Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another Pro Charts video. Today, we're going to be covering some stocks. My name is Jake Sweeney, trader here at Verified Investing. And just today, if you are a member of our live day trading room, I just started trading publicly for Verified Investing in their trading room. So if you're part of that service, go check it out. It'll be a lot of fun and a lot of setups that I'll have for you guys coming soon. Let's get into the swing setups that we have for today for our stock movers. Let's get into the charts, guys. All right. Today, Nike had a huge day after they had positive earnings yesterday. A huge beat on their surprise on earnings, a whopping 480%. And today, retail actually bought the news. We just last week, we build the support at a psychological $40 whole round number. And since then, boosted back off of that key support level. We were constantly grinding lower, making lower lows. And since we've built this base here at $40, we finally got a boost on good earnings. Today, you see intraday resistance-wise, Nike was trying to push up and just closed just short of this pivot low here at 43.17. That is kind of tomorrow's intraday resistance. Price is going to have to overcome is this low pivot here that has capped price last week and a few of the weeks before. As you see here, had a couple standoff candles just tickling below this pivot before pushing back up. So this is a level to beat tomorrow. If we can, there's this nice gap fill at 45.20, a couple bucks away. This will be another key resistance level, which lines up with some past price consolidation. So I could see some resistance at that gap fill for Nike. Overall, though, I kind of see this wedge pattern forming with these two downsloping trend lines, this one above as resistance from this high pivot on May 28th, and showing this wide range rejection, and price has kind of gone back to it and visited this trend line. So it's curious to see if this trend line acts as a strong resistance overhead, so our price can't even get to this gap fill, and price may continue to coil down in this wedge pattern. And as it's at the lows of this chart, this could be a nice bullish move to the upside and a lot of more potential long risk to reward ratio wise than going short. If we see where we are on the charts, we are still very much near the bottom of the charts. We could go lower to this consolidation shelf of $35 to $39. But as of right now, we'll treat that $40 as support until proven otherwise. So I hope you guys got some good alpha on that Nike. Just want to let you guys know that Verified Investing is still right now offering our Financial Freedom Summer Sale. 40% off all of our courses. We have courses from Gareth Soloway, Dr. B, Lawton, and Drew. So go to this QR code. You could check that out. And that's going on until July 12th. So still 11 more days to take advantage of the sale. A lot of cool different insights and methodologies you can learn from depending on your skill level. Let's get back to the charts, guys. Next one we got on the table, Reddit. A huge move today, up 13%. And I'm not even sure the catalyst of why this happened. If we check the volume, we see that even on this light volume holiday, we still had 8 million shares of Reddit traded today. So this could have follow through for sure. So you see price here was able to get above this pivot intraday at 187.56 and just got short of this trend line. But I was trying to find what resistance was capping this, and this price action here. And overall, from the sharp move to Reddit's all-time highs of 282.95, I do this nice fib retracement from this high all the way down to this low pivot. And as price moves back up towards this high, you could see where different levels where you should expect some resistance. As you see right here, this 382 key resistance level, this was keeping down price for weeks. Right here, rejection, 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 all on this 181 level. And then today we were able to rocket pass up that. And as we see though, we were just cut short of the $200, or excuse me, of the 201.11 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. So that was some key resistance that we had today. Overall, I have this kind of parallel channel. It's more of it's kind of widening, so maybe even a megaphone. So we're still in the kind of the midst of the charts. So this could be bullish sentiment for Reddit, but we shall see. Going on to CAT, guys, this was a huge mover today, down $75. It went up and tagged this trend line and got rejected. But I want to show you guys something here. If we go to the 10-minute, crazy today. At a strong time count, this is the 10-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Several down 10-minute candles in a row. A nice sharp move. And with sharp moves, we usually get sharp bounces. So as price got down, and if you were watching this, to this key support level at 984.53, price got sharp down there and got a nice bounce of 1.2%. And you were able to, hopefully, you know, if you took that bounce, you were able to exit before market close. But going back to the daily, I just want to show you guys that time count. For CAT, this pivot here at 1003 was some support, but now as resistance, as that has been broken. And we're still, but if CAT continues to sell, we have this pivot at 975.64. Price traded in this level a few times earlier in June and was rejected at this level and since pushed back up. So tomorrow, if this candle body closes or loosens its defense, you can see this pivot top at 975.64 as some support. But this gap fill right here at 955.92 as a potential zone for a bounce to the upside. But still with CAT, guys, we're still, you know, not that far off all-time highs that we did just yesterday. We're still at the heights of the charts. So this chart, CAT, is still extended and is sure to come down to kind of these pivot tops eventually. If we're looking at IREN, guys, next we have this up-sloping head and shoulders on the daily that has since triggered. Price is still going down. And we have this measured move all the way, measured move of about 40%. And that lines up just with this low pivot at $30.76. Price went down, confirmed, tried to go back up, but didn't even retrace fully and is continually going down. If we check the RSI on it, RSI is still itching lower, but still hasn't even reached the 30 percentile of being oversold. You see, last time we were nearing this levels, we got as low as 32. Same with here, guys, 32. So we'll see. We're at 34 right now. It'll be curious to see if we got down to this 32.5 level, if we get a bounce, or if we make lower lows on the RSI, which we haven't done since 2025. Getting below the 30th level on RSI for oversold. So we'll continue to see how IREN does if it plays out this measured move. And we got two more on the table, guys. Looking at STX today, Seagate Technologies. And as you see here, guys, price has sold off today about 5%. We found some support off this parallel channel trend line, as we were able to catch a bounce and close, try and recover a little bit of the gains today, but we're shut down by this candle body here at 915.19. If we see some continued selling to the downside, I have this gap here has already been filled. So I could see this support zone at 862. But I really like this level here at 841.31. Should price come down here, I definitely could expect to bounce here, or this gap fill even lower at 815.99 for a bounce to the upside for Seagate. If tomorrow, if we get a float with the holiday market coming up, price could shoot up, hit this gap here at 125.36. There should be some resistance at the $1,000 whole round number. So a couple key levels for Seagate for you guys to play. Just watch the volume, as volume has just been rather low for this holiday week. And guys, last one on the table we have is Eli Lilly. Another fall today, down. Not too bad. Price tried to retrace up, but was shut down at this trend line. As we see here, we kind of have a bull flag. We have this sharp flag pull on the daily, and we have this side consolidation. However, I'd like to see, preferably when you have a bull flag, you want to have it 45 degrees, such this incline to horizontal. If it's more less than that, then it could be more of an inside bar pattern or just continuation to the downside. So we'll see as this bottom trend line right here starting to get some clean touches as 3 as well. So something to monitor if this could be a fake out, as we're just testing this pivot here. Curious to see if Eli Lilly will start pushing up tomorrow. We shall see. But overall, I have this parallel channel on Eli Lilly from this pivot at April 1st, catching price through here. Same thing to the downside. So be curious to see how Eli Lilly plays out going into the weekend. So thank you guys for watching today's stock videos. We're doing pro charts on Nike, Reddit, Cat, IREN, Seagate, and Eli Lilly. Hope you guys got some good alpha from this video, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We got one more day of the market being open for this week before 4th of July. So hopefully you guys get some good trades for tomorrow going into the holiday weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow for a crypto video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my videos. And also, I appreciate the comments and feedback coming in. Please continue to do that. It's only going to make me better. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you. Take care. Have a good night.